Welcome to this instruction video for the tour operator simulation. In this video, I'll be going over some of the key elements of the simulation and how to start off and succeed with your new operation. Congratulations on becoming the new managers of this tour operator that travels around the world to some of the globe's most luxurious locations, ranging from Thailand to Greece. You are now in charge of handling customers' variety of needs and wants by providing the holidays they desire. When you log in, you'll be greeted by the home menu. From here, you can see important messages giving you a brief overview on how to get started with your new operation. You may be wondering how long a round is. One round is equivalent to 1 year of operations, so make decisions off the basis that they will last for 1 year. If you feel you have made mistakes in the previous year, you are more than able to change your decisions in the year after. The ultimate goal for your operation is to reach the top of the leaderboard, which is known as the stock exchange. But before I go into detail about how to succeed and be at the top, there are a few details that need to be sorted out first. It is also important to note that if you do make any changes, you need to press the save button at the bottom of the page for your decisions to be saved. Let's start off with what most operations do, creating a company profile. So click on the Profile tab to get started in creating a company name, the location of your headquarters, as well as a description and a logo. From this page, you can also enter the names of all your team members, adding their roles within the group, whether that be the CEO, CFO, marketing manager, or HR manager. The choice is yours, and you can decide what you think is necessary for your operation. Once you have completed your company profile, it's necessary to conduct an internal and external analysis of your new operation. So firstly, start off with the Messages tab. Here you can see any news messages on what the current trends and other events that are happening around the world that may affect your holiday destinations in either a positive or a negative way. So remember to keep an eye on this to capture opportunities that may not always be clear. The other aspect that can be analysed are the results section. Here you can see a wide range of financial documents such as the balance sheet, income statement, and cash flow statement that you are able to monitor and analyse, such as turnover, profit, and cash levels, as well as many other items. From this page, you are also able to find the occupation of hotels in each country, your hotel turnover, and profit in each location you have entered, and finally the market shares in each country. There is one final section in the Results tab, and that is the Balance Scorecard. Here you are able to see the score metrics that influence your position on the stock exchange. There are 4 major metrics: financial, customer, internal, and finally growth. By scoring in the green in each and every metric, you achieve a higher score and value, enabling you to reach the top of the stock exchange. If you were to focus on just one metric, such as profit, and ignore the rest, you are more likely to score less points than those that focused on all metrics and scored mediocrely on all. So spread your time and resources equally. Up next is your strategy decisions. This is to help guide you through your tactical decision-making process, as well as help you and your team members understand the structure and direction you are taking your business, to hopefully end up as one of the most successful tour operators. First up is creating a mission statement and a vision statement. What kind of standard do you want to set yourselves, and where do you want to be in the future? Once completed, you can then set your targets, such as achieving a certain percentage of market share, increasing sales, or again, the choice is up to you. It can also be helpful to use the SMART method of creating targets to help you with your operational decision choices. Finally, you are able to then set a competitive and growth strategy. The competitive strategy revolves around what type of service you want to produce, be a cost leader, a differentiation approach, focus on a specific segment, or to be stuck somewhere in the middle. It's up to you. What do you think will be beneficial for you and your team? The growth strategy is how you want your operation to expand into new or existing markets, with options ranging from a consolidation approach to a diversification approach. There are many more tools that can also benefit you and your team in making the correct operational decisions that you think will be successful, such as the SWOT and PESTLE analysis, as well as many more. Again, I will remind you to save your changes and decisions by pressing the Save button at the bottom of every page, as you don't want your previous year's decisions to be played instead of your new ones. It's now time for you to make your customers have the time of their lives by making operational decisions and tactical actions that will not only benefit your customers but also your operation. Let's start off by making the most important decisions in the purchasing department. You start by seeing a list of the available destinations. Let's say you click on one of the locations within that country, such as Phuket, Thailand. A short description of the area will be shown, as well as a list of the hotels. The hotels have a certain number of rooms that you are then able to purchase, as well as showing the price per bed, starting price, and the price per bed without a reservation. You then decide the hotel which suits your operations business plan and customers. For example, the Club Bamboo Beach Resort. Once you click on the hotel of your desire, a short description of the hotel facilities and the room facilities will be shown, to double check if it is up to your standards. There are then a number of additional purchasing decisions that then need to be made. The most important aspect to remember in the purchasing is to click the button for the Content Management System, or the CMS. If not done, you will not be able to sell this hotel to your customers. When you've included the CMS, you are able to agree upon a number of beds per week and the number of which are guaranteed. Do you want your customers to have transportation to the location? How do you want to settle complaints with a hotel? In a friendly manner or in a more aggressive manner, depending on the quality you want for your customers? Would you like to do some marketing for the hotel so you are able to acquire more customers? Finally, you can determine the sales price per person for each season and the discounts for youths and seniors. All these operational decisions are yours to make. Keep in mind the strategy in place that you have selected and the costs that are associated with your operation. Next up is distribution. How do your customers get in touch with you? Choose the distribution channel of your liking, whether that be your own website, an uncommitted travel agency, or with a committed travel agency. And if you want some form of combination, it's up to you. You are also able to set how you want to process reservations, whether that be through a call center or through an electronic reservation system. Finally, there are also memberships that can be signed up for. This is essentially an insurance policy that covers consumers if anything were to happen during their time on holiday. Market research is where you can buy information on your market and your competition. This information can be extremely useful in finding potential opportunities in markets and spot the weaknesses of your competition. The results of your market research can be found under the Results tab under the Market Research section. Tourism is ultimately about people and their experience. Therefore, an important aspect to manage is the personnel. Firstly, how many full-time employees do you want in your office? Next is then the assignment of representatives for each destination. Select those that you are operating in or just focus on one country. The number should be in hours, where one representative is equal to 40 hours. You are then able to give perks and benefits to employees in the Prerequisite section. Choose the ones that suit you and your costs. The choice is yours as to whether you want your staff to be well compensated. However, this could also depend on the task you then set your representatives, found at the bottom of the page, ranging from collecting customers from the airport to organising excursions. Once completed, you also need to think about your promotion you wish to conduct. Choose which media distribution channel you wish to go through, with the choice of multiple options, as well as the option to make a travel brochure and the number of copies you wish to produce. Finally, there are loans. In this section, you can enter the amount you wish to take out and the interest period. You are also able to see your current loans and your savings account, where you can transfer money to and from that account. I promise this is the final time I will mention this, but again, please remember to save after making any decision. This can be done by pressing the Save button at the bottom of every page. That's about it from me and how to get started with your new tour operation. Remember to analyze your results each year and make adjustments each round to help your operation reach the top of the stock exchange and outperform your competition, and provide the best experience for your customers. If you have any questions or need any support, don't hesitate to contact the help desk, which is located at the login page.